I have talked to a lot of people, and it even happened to me, when they first start meditating and they hear about non-thought and how thoughts are the enemy or thoughts are obstacles and they get in the way of meditation and they try and stop thought. But again and again, they find out it doesn't work. That's not the correct approach. And I wish they wouldn't teach that thoughts can be regarded as the enemy and so forth. Thoughts are an inescapable component of the mind. If they are the enemy, that's a pretty freaky situation because they're also the way we navigate the world. So instead of trying to clear your mind during meditation, which is like trying to stop the waves in the ocean, it's impossible. There's a much better technique. So one of the things that neuroscience has showed us is the brain never stops thinking. Maybe during deep sleep, but even during regular sleep, we're dreaming and we're having thoughts. And in a sense, you could say the mind is always thinking because the mind's directing the body to do different things, to continue breathing. So in a way, it's always thinking. So I want to explain why clearing your mind is a myth and how to work with thoughts in a very simple technique to find a sense of stability and calm. So why doesn't it work? The brain produces thousands of thoughts daily. Tens of thousands, really, and it's completely natural. Trying to stop thoughts is just going to frustrate you. It's going to create resistance, and you're not going to like meditation because it's not going to work. So what do we do instead? Acknowledge our thoughts and don't judge them. So there's a little technique. There's two different techniques here. One is to label the thoughts, and I've always been trained for many, many years ago. When you have a thought arise, you notice it. That's very, very important. Don't just let the thoughts go on, but be aware of them. And you're trying to see through their solidity. You're trying to see that they don't have any reality to them. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to disbelieve them. You don't even have to pay any attention to them, right? Just enough to see. And so that's why we use the label thinking, because thinking doesn't buy into the thought as anything. It doesn't judge it. It doesn't evaluate it. All thoughts get that same label because all thoughts are equal from that point of view. It's simply a phenomena arising in the mind. It's simply something you perceive and release without getting engaged. To do this with a visualization, there is one called thoughts as clouds. So you visualize your thoughts as clouds in the sky and let them dissolve. And they don't take long. They'll dissolve in just a few minutes. So focus on the breath. Don't fight distractions and gently bring your attention back when it wanders. Think of it as taking care of a child or a herd of sheep. You just bring them back. You don't want them to wander away. So if you want to learn how to meditate really well, check out this video and the playlist that goes along with it called The 9 Stages of Resting the Mind.